Hi there, Russ here. Welcome to my set of videos and showing you how to use Microsoft Word to the best of your ability. In this series of videos, what I'm going to be showing you is I'm going to be showing you some VBA functionality and other things that I can build into templates and documents, and which are advisable for any kind of organization who is looking for some standardization and some consistency, and ultimately it's professional. We're going to be looking at templates in this series of videos as opposed to documents as such. Now, there's a big difference between documents and templates. If you're not sure what the difference is, I'll be doing another post on this later on. But in the meantime, we use documents from templates. We create documents from templates. And why do we need templates? Well, if we're creating a lot of documents of the same kind, then it makes sense to have something to create them from, so they all look the same, the functionality is the same, the look and feel, as I say, is the same, and this is why we use a template. Okay. The problem is with something like Microsoft Word, the functionality is different between the two. Okay, so the functionality that you can have in a document is probably going to be different to that in the template. An example of this is some years ago I was on a contract and I was creating templates, and I sent the template with all the guides of how to use it to the PA of the head of IT for one of the large banks, and she just couldn't do anything with it, and she was a little bit upset until I told her that it was actually a template and not a document, and she didn't know the difference even though she'd been doing the job for about 4 or 5 years. So there is a big difference, and it pays to know what those differences are, but as I say, I'll cover that in another video. Because of that particular experience, I now build in a kind of a fail-safe device into my templates, which stops people editing the templates unless they actually know what they've done. And I'll show you what that is just by clicking on here. We're going to be working on this document for this series of videos called the Business Requirements document, and it's a template. So if I click on that to open it, if I open the template now, Word thinks I'm going to the template to work on the template, whereas what I'm actually going to do is I'm creating a document from the template. So doing something different, and this is what happens. I've built this in so that it gives you a message saying you've opened this template instead of creating a new document from a template. Okay, the only thing you can do here is click on OK. If you look top of the screen, we've got business requirements document template .m. This is the suffix for a macro-enabled document template, or a macro-enabled template. All this terminology can be confusing. So I've opened up the template, so Word thinks that I'm going to edit the template, whereas in effect I want a new document. Okay, but it makes it easy for you to make this mistake. So all you can do here is click on OK. What now happens is Word will create a document from this template, and then you won't see this template again. So we click on OK, and see, this is what happens. You see, if you open up that template, you see the window you've just seen, whereas if you open up create a new document from the template, this is what you see. This is the correct thing. So see what I mean by saying that there's a big difference. And in this we're creating a business requirement, and we need to populate all this information into our document. Now, if you didn't have this form, then your users, if you create, let's say, one business requirements document a month, every month one of your users, or 2 of your users, or 3 of your users got to go through and have got to put the project name in, the business unit, the program, the sub-project name, the business project sponsor, and so on and so forth. And if it's not the same user, then the chances are they're going to enter something indifferent. Okay, having this form here makes it very easy. You can see exactly what information you need to enter, so therefore you can also see if you miss something out, and you can quite easily see any mistakes. I've pre-populated most of this because I want to save a little bit of time on the video, so I'll just select the business unit, B unit 01, and then I go through and I can select these radio buttons for the size of the project or the program. Requested start date is today, requested delivery date is still the same, and the project manager is me, Russ Crowley. So just in project name, we'll just do project underscore, I'll put a $sign in there as well, just so you know I haven't rigged this, and then put a $sign there. And then once you've populated this form, then all I need to do is click on the OK button, and what will happen is the form will close and all this information is written to your document. Every single time you create a new document from this, it writes it to exactly the same place, the correct place in the documents. So as you can see, by having this kind of form, it certainly improves your templates and documents, certainly makes the look and feel a lot better, a lot nicer. User experience is far better. If you've got to enter your project name 50 times in the document, well, you don't have to do that anymore. You just enter it once here and hit the button and away you go. Minimizes the chance of error, and you've got to admit it does look very, very professional. And then all we then do is click on the OK button, and then we have to save our document. So we save it in my dump folder as business requirements document, because that's the default name, the default title of the document. And here we have project, as I say, _$name, and then program _$name for the program, and then the other information is there. And these bits here, these are important in a later video, so I'll just make those red and bold just so they stand out. Version 0.1, and the document is draft. Okay. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video.